Joining us on the field tonight, we welcome Tyler's mom, Debbie, brother, Garrett, stepdad, Dan, and wife, Carly. Tyler's mom, Debbie, will be tossing an honorary first pitch to Tyler's teammate and good friend, Andrew Heaney.
We worked in the backyard all day. Kai saying, lock it in. Lock it in.
I texted Andrew, and I said, Andrew, should I throw on the gas or the mat? He said, Daddy, come on, you have to throw on the mat. Tyler would want you to. I know.
An incredibly difficult moment for the entire Skaggs family. Debbie Skaggs, Tyler's mom, talking with Brad Ausmus after throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. In the moment of silence, there will be baseball. Everyone in the Angels organization wearing a uniform today is wearing Tyler's number 45 to honor him on the heels of the 45-second moment of silence. We will have lineups and first pitch after this. welcome you back out to the Big A in the opener of this 3-game set between the Angels and the Seattle Mariners. And you know, just when you think that you've gotten just enough beyond the passing of Tyler Skaggs, of course the Angels return home here to the Big A, and we continue to relive this, and it's something not only for us but from the Skaggs family's perspective. They're going to continue to deal with this for the rest of their lives. And what a touching moment the Angels put on for the Skaggs family, the moment of silence, and having Debbie throw out a ceremonial first pitch. Of course, I'm Victor, he's Gooby, and you know, with heavy hearts again, we welcome you back to Angels baseball. And it's ironic in that you know, this team is called the Angels, and they truly they got another one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Tyler Skaggs.
Yeah, it was amazing. Debbie was unbelievable under those circumstances, the way she threw the baseball and embraced the love from the team and the fans here at the stadium. It's so tough. I mean, I look out in the center field wall, Tyler up there. I mean, he's our buddy, and he's not here right now. But he's watching over us every second. We're down here on earth in this moment, but I could still see that smile on his face, and he's walking from the bullpen going, you know what? I'm locked in. I have it. I got like a good fastball going, my changeup, my curveball. That's what I think of every time I think of Tyler Skaggs. That energy, that smile he brings into that dugout every single day, the passion he had for the game of baseball and for his family. Very difficult time for his family, but loved the game of baseball. And you can see how his teammates have embraced that down there in that tough trip down there in Texas and then in Houston. But here tonight, even more difficult, in my opinion.
Even with the 4 days off for the All-Star break, you know, you get to the ballpark and you're expecting this, and obviously the fans continue to pour out their love for Tyler Skaggs, for the Angels family in general. The memorial outside the ballpark, between the hats, the signing of the card, the graphic, I should say, by every fan. It's been, I think it's inside the ballpark right now near the third base dugout. But it's one of those things that he touched a lot of lives, and I know we talked about it when we were back in Arlington, the amount of people that he's really touched in his short, brief stint on this earth at 27 years young, passing away. That it shows you what a unique human being he was, to have the outpouring of love that continues and will continue, not only for this season but for years to come, of what a wonderful young man Tyler Skaggs was.
So competitive on the mound, but the love of life he had every second of every day. And well, I'll tell you what, it's tough. I mean, he was such a special person to everyone who knew him, and for people who never met him before, were still touched by the outpouring of love that everyone that's been around him for such a long period of time.
Well, the guys made the decision while we were still in Texas before the All-Star break that they wanted to wear the number 45. And they were adamant that it had to be the red jersey. Tyler Skaggs loved the red jersey, and that's why everyone is wearing the number 45. They had to obviously get it approved through Major League Baseball, and there was no hesitation whatsoever. And really our thanks to John Carpino, Artie and Carol Moreno, and Dennis Kuhl for including us in the honoring of Tyler, and you know, providing us the jerseys, because I never thought I've never worn a baseball jersey to a baseball game in my life, other than when I was playing. And I couldn't be more honored to be wearing this uniform than I am right now.
This feels perfect on right now.
Yeah.
You can feel Tyler with this jersey on right now.
No doubt about it. Taylor Cole has arrived on the mound. The Angels are using an opener tonight. And we will take a look at the lineup for Scott Service and the Seattle Mariners as we kick off the ceremonial second half of the 2019 campaign. Seattle comes to town with a 39-55 mark. They're in 5th place in the American League West, and they are 19 games back. The Angels just ahead of them, and the Halos are currently in 4th place and 12 games back. Here's a lineup with Malik Smith leading things off. He is in center field. J.P. Crawford, Long Beach product. He's a shortstop. He's batting second. Domingo Santana is in right field. Daniel Vogelbach at first base. He's the cleanup hitter. Omar Narvaez, normally the catcher, is going to DH. Kyle Seager is the third baseman. Tom Murphy is catching tonight because Tom Murphy is absolutely raked against the Angels this year, and that's why he's getting to start behind the dish. Mac Williamson is in left field, and D. Gordon rounding out that starting 9 for the Seattle Mariners. Taylor Cole, this will be his 14th appearance, second starter or opening nod for him. He's 0-1 with a 4.58 ERA, 19 2/3 innings, 20 hits allowed, 20 strikeouts, and 11 walks.
Yeah, fastball command very important because he has a plus changeup, solid breaking ball as well. But getting ahead of the count with his fastball will really set up that changeup, because he's got not only a soft contact type changeup, but a swing and miss changeup to go with that for Taylor Cole.
We saw the number 45 is blazoned on the back of the mound. And we saw Debbie on the mound, and she had her own little tribute before she threw the ceremonial first pitch as well. And appropriately enough, give you a strike from Debbie right to Andrew Heaney, Tyler's best friend.
I had a chance to talk with her a little bit today, and she was discussing what should she do. She's pitched from the mound, the pitching rubber. She's such a talented athlete. She was a softball player that she decided she was going the best way to give that tribute to her son, throw it from the mound, and a perfect strike.
First one tonight is in there for a strike. Paul Nart calling the balls and strikes tonight. C.B. Buckner at first, Ramon De Jesus at second, DJ Rayburn at third base.
It's a crew we haven't seen a whole lot from this season.
Malik Smith a .238 average, 5 home runs, 23 runs batted in, very good speed. And he is swinging early and often.
And will chase out of the strike zone. If you throw a strike, especially with 2 strikes on him, he will put the ball in play and really force you to make a good defensive play against it, because he can run.
Oh, 2 down and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seattle has played well against the Angels this year. 8-5 against the Halos. Seems like these two teams have met quite often this year. Smith goes down swinging, and there's the first out of the game.
That's his changeup. Taylor Cole, and he's a multiple inning possible guy in this opener role.
Felix Pena scheduled to come in next. Let's take a look at the defense for the Angels tonight. It looks like this, with Upton, Trout, and Calhoun in the outfield from left to right. Theis, Simmons, Fletcher, and Bohr from third to first. Dustin Garneau behind the plate.
Always good to have Anderson Simmons in that shortstop position. 171 defensive runs saved since 2013. That's best in baseball by a lot.
J.P. Crawford taking a strike. .277 is 4 home runs, 25 runs batted in. At the Lakewood High School, first round pick by the Philadelphia Phillies in 2013, and he was part of the package that came over from the Phillies in exchange for Gene Segura. A couple of cups of coffee in the big leagues prior to this year, the last 2 seasons with the Phillies. AAA this year, 302, 4 home runs, and 18 RBIs. Off speed out toward right field. Cole moving to his right. 2 down.
In my Hyundai key for the game tonight, this goes with Tyler Skaggs. Always and forever, Heatwave, you will be an angel in every way possible. Tyler Skaggs, always and forever.
Santana, the right fielder, takes outside with 2 outs. 286 on the year, has 18 home runs, 63 runs batted in. Two balls, no strikes. Seattle comes in with a team batting average of .243. They're second in the American League with home runs with 160. 5th in runs, 5th in slugging. And a 3-0 count. Daniel Vogelbach, the All-Star, on deck.
And one thing you want to avoid against this Mariner lineup is put yourself in fastball counts. Santana will be swinging 3-0 here. Vogelbach loves to hit the fastball himself.
Santana hits one sharply to short, a one-hopper to Andrelton Simmons. And Taylor Cole on the night that the Angels family recognizes and remembers Tyler Skaggs, has himself a 1-2-3 first. But at the bottom of the first with no score. Bottom of the first inning, we'll take a look at Brad Osmus's lineup for the Angels. Game number 92 of the season. We'll have David Fletcher leading things off at second base. Mike Trout is at center. Shohei Ohtani at DH. Justin Upton is at left field. Cole Calhoun at right. Angelton Simmons at short. Justin Bourne first. Dustin Garneau behind the plate. Matt Thaiss batting ninth. And he will be at the hot corner. It's the 31-year-old right hitter, native of Fallbrook, California. Mike Leake on the mound. This will be his third start against the Angels this season.
He is a strike thrower, not overpowering. Doesn't throw a lot of fastballs. Going to be 86 to 90. He'll throw a slider, cutter, quite a few of them, a curve and change.
Delivers a strike right on cue to David Fletcher. Fletcher hitting .295, has 15 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Takes a breaking ball, and he's behind in the count at 0-2. Leake 1-1 on the season against the Angels with a 4.15 ERA. He has and will give up the long ball.
Yeah, when you're around the strike zone as often as Leake is, you're going to give up some home runs because hitters know it's going to be around that plate. You're more apt to be able to look out over the plate and try to drive it because he's going to be there. He's not wild. He will hit some batters on occasion, but most times in the lower part of the zone.
Bouncer foul. Count remains at 1-2. Trout on deck. That's 1-2-3 first for Taylor Cole. Breaking ball, looped foul. This one out of play. We introduce you to the Los Angeles Angels at 45-46. They're 22-21 here at home. 23-25 out on the road. And within the division, 18-27. Hard-fought pregame series against the Astros right before the break, including that last game off the plate. It's 2-2.
A lot of action in that last game.
League usually doesn't waste a whole lot of time on the mound. 2-2 down. And is lined into right center field, a base hit and more. Santana over to cut it off. Fletcher keeps on running. David is in there with a double. And the Angels have a man in scoring position for Mike Trout.
That was pretty impressive to keep the foot on the base, but Santana got around that baseball very well, got a good throwing position. He's made his fair share of errors out in right field, but he does have a strong throwing arm. He made a good throw to second base, but Fletcher out of the batter's box was thinking extra base hit. Always putting the ball in play. That two-seamer that got a little bit more of the plate than Leake wanted to. Fletcher, contact hitter, picks up a double. A hustle double, sliding into second base. 16th extra base hit double this year to Fletcher. Keeping that foot connected on that bag.
There's Trout. 301 on the season. 28 home runs and 67 runs batted in. He swings the first pitch and drives one deep to left center field. Another pitch out for Michael Nelson Trout. 2-0 Halos.
Boy, Mike Trout, as soon as he hit that baseball, looked up to the section where all the wives are tonight, including Carly Skaggs, looked up, and what a shot that was for Trout. Wow. What an amazing, special person, Mike Trout.
Shohei cuts through the first one. 0-1 count. 29th home run of the season for Trout. 69 runs batted in.
Third career home run against Leake for Trout.
That one missed off the plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just showed you Dee Gordon. Remember Dee Gordon, a member of the Marlins organization when Jose Fernandez was killed in the boating accident. He came to the plate. A very emotional home run. Shohei flares one out to left field. That'll fall in for a base hit on a 2-2 pitch. First 3 of reach, double home run single.
Trout doing what he does best in the first inning, especially against Seattle. 90-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. Lifts and crushes way out. Unbelievable home run, how far that went. Over 440 feet for Trout. Looking up, showing his love, as only Mike Trout can do on a consistent basis. On a tough night, Mike Trout, amazing.
Upton.
Make that 454-foot home run. So a little bit more than 440 plus. Wow.
You were technically correct.
I made sure I got that plus in there because I felt it was way out there. I know that.
That might have been a plus. Upton takes downstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's his 38th career home run, by the way, against Seattle. 38 for Trout.
Justin Upton back in the lineup. Remember, he was dealing with a sore quad at the end of that trip in the Lone Star State. Hitting .269 on the year, 3 home runs, 6 runs batted in. That's back toward the middle. There's a base hit. 4 consecutive hits to open up this one.
How often we talk about how difficult it is for hitters to get their timing together after having 4 days off. Well, the timing is already back and swinging exceptionally well. A double, home run, 2 singles already at the bottom of the first. Another two-seam fastball elevated. That's what you're trying to do. Lift the baseball, get it up above the knees with his fastball. Better chance against Leake if you do so. Hitters hitting about 433 against him with that sinker this year.
What about from a pitcher's perspective coming back from the break?
You feel a little bit too strong, and that's something that Leake would not want. If you're a sinker ball cutter type pitcher, you don't want to feel overly strong because you're going to overthrow your fastball and it's going to flatten out. We've seen some flat fastballs from Mike Leake so far in this game. As much as you love that first game back from the All-Star break, you almost wish you had that second game because you could go through your normal routine one day before going back and competing against the very best in baseball, and that's major league hitters.
Calhoun at 237 on the year, 19 home runs and 47 runs batted in. There's a couple of men on. Nobody out. He fouls this one back 0-2. Shohei at second base, Upton at first. Cole went around on the hard breaking ball. One down.
By the way, Trout might have took it out on the baseball because he didn't actually get a hit in an All-Star game for the first time. You know what? This one counts in the real thing. In that baseball card. What I did during the regular season. First at bat. It's coming back from the All-Star break. Hits a mammoth home run out of Trout.
111 miles per hour off the bat. Here's Andrelton Simmons. Time called at the last second. Simba hitting 285. 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Andrelton had that 3-hit game on the Sunday loss to Houston prior to the break. Get that average to 285. Lays off. Murphy trying to drag that one back into the strike zone. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. A 2-0 Angel lead on Trout's 29th home run. Fletcher opening things up with a double to right center. Beautiful summer night, 79 degrees at first pitch, not a cloud in the sky. Timber takes a strike. That one back in the zone.
He has that movement. He has that cut fastball as well.
That is line to left center field, a base hit. Ohtani was holding up. He will be waved around. He's going to score. Upton easily gets the 3rd RBI single. And the Angels' lead is now 3-0.
Starting to really heat up. Andrelton Simmons always solid in that Angel uniform with runners in scoring position. Lines the single right over Crawford's head, bringing that 3rd run of the inning. Heart of the plate, stay back, lines it. Another line drive for Simba. And it's good to see Justin Upton running very well himself. Right behind Shohei Ohtani getting to 3rd base. So Ohtani scored the 3rd run of the inning.
Bourne, the 7th man to come to the plate here in the first inning. A 181 batting average, starting first baseman. Taps the first one foul. 5 doubles, 8 home runs, and 25 runs batted in. Chopper towards second base. D. Gordon waits for it, drops the baseball, and everyone is safe. In a very nonchalant manner, even though that ball wasn't hit very hard, if he charges that ball, he gets a double play, and the Mariners are out of it. Instead, the Angels increase their lead to 4-0, and still only one out.
Only one out. Remember, in the beginning part of the season when the Mariners were in town, they were struggling with the the errors made as a team, and that's a play where if you're quick with that, charge it, you do have a shot because Crawford has a great throwing arm at shortstop. Instead, the run scores, Bohr gets an RBI out of it.
93rd error committed by the Seattle Mariners this year. And that's entering today there, so there's 93 now. D. Gordon is 7th. And the first continues. No RBI for Bohr. And this is Dusty Garneau. Garneau getting to start behind the plate. 263 on the season. Couple of doubles, couple of runs batted in. Garneau pops it up. Third base side. Not a whole lot of room over there for Kyle Seager. It was a count of 2-2. Splashdown.
Usually you say that at PNC Park in Pittsburgh or McCovey Cove in San Francisco.
Back toward the middle. D. Gordon can't come up with it. A base hit. Simmons is going to be waved around. No throw from Santana. And the Angels increase their lead to 5-0.
Is putting the ball in play, contact. When you look at overall contact as a team, the Angels at the top, they don't like to strike out, they put the ball in play. Lifted that sinker. Gets it over Gordon's head for an RBI single for Dustin Garneau. Perfect time for him to get that base hit. As much as Tyler Skaggs meant to Dustin Garneau. Those two are working together very well. He was being his personal catcher. Comes through with an RBI single tonight.
Paul Davis out to pay a quick visit to Mike Leake. First and second and one out. Matt Thaiss, his major league debut in Arlington, picked up a hit in his first big league at bat. It was a double, and to this day remains his only hit. He's 1 for 10.
He's had a tough time with that fastball in the upper third of the strike zone. Should be a better matchup for Matt. With Leake, both his cutter and sinker in the lower part of the strike zone. We'll throw an occasional four-seam fastball as well.
Pena be the next guy in for the Angels. Question is he coming in the second or the third? Taylor Cole had himself a 1-2-3 first. One ball, two strikes. Long first inning for Mike Leake. 33 pitches thrown, 22 of it strikes, 6 hits allowed. Bohr the base runner at second. Garneau over at first. The only out recorded thus far, the strikeout of Cole Calhoun on a sharp breaking ball down and in.
His ex-teammate at Arizona State.
1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. David Fletcher, who started things off with a double to right center field's on deck.
Taylor Cole still moving around. How's that appearance that he's still in the game?
Dribbler foul. Nice, goes down swinging it. There's that high fastball you were talking about. 2 down.
Not an easy pitch for a pitcher that relies on the lower part of the strike zone to try to elevate. He did, and made it a perfect spot. You get Vice to chase that. It's not overpowering. It's not a firm pitch, but it's elevated, and he gets a swing and miss.
There's Fletcher. Double in the the bottom of the first inning. His 16th of the year. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. First big league home run off Big Maple himself. James Paxton in Seattle.
Yep.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Fletcher pulls one through the left side, a base hit. Boyd's going to be stopped there with Trout coming to the plate. You're not going to risk anything. I don't care how many outs there are.
After that swing.
Mike has seen 1 pitch, and that was deposited 454 feet away from home plate. 29th home run, and that was 69 runs batted in. Looks like they're going to start now to get some action going in the Mariners bullpen. Trout with 2 slams this year. 6 for 11 with the bases loaded. Pulled to the left side, base hit. Ball will score. Being waved around is Garno. He will score. Trout on his way to second. He's got a 4 RBI first inning. And he's halfway to the cycle.
Never ceases to amaze. Cutter looked like it stayed back in the well and just hooked it in left field. Something that the Angels didn't do real well last time against League as far as making good contact against the cutter. Well, that's changed quite a bit here in the first inning. Mike Trout with the home run here in the first inning. 73 career home runs in the first inning for Trout.
Shohei had a base hit to left his first time up. 7-0 Angels. Shohei with a pretty good hack on a mistake pitch by Leake. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third. Downstairs. 2-1 count. More than likely his last batter. Upton's on deck. Matt Festa in the bullpen, right-hander. 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, Tyler Skaggs used to love to say this: we're nasty. This offense in the first inning is nasty. 7 runs, 8 hits, and still swinging the bat in the first inning.
On the corner. Full count now. There's Festa. Three-two, and there's ball 4, and they're loaded up for Upton. To the bench coach talking with Service. And that's going to be it. This will be the shortest start of Mike Leake's career. Previous shortest, an inning and a third. That was last year against Oakland. He goes 2/3 of an inning tonight. We have ourselves a pitching change as Leake departs. Angels have him loaded with 2 outs. We are in the first inning, and it's 7-0 Halos. Brought to you by the Hyundai Kona, the 2019 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year. By Jack in the Box. Try Jack's $4.99 barbecue bacon double cheeseburger combo. Only at participating Jack in the Box restaurants. And by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. Well, the Halos certainly have their hitting shoes on here in the first inning. Knocking Mike Leake out of this game. 8 hits, including a home run, 2/3 of an inning, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 7 runs. And he departs with the bases loaded after throwing 47 pitches. Justin Upton will face Matt Festa. Festa on for the 18th time this year. He's 0-2 with a 4.42 ERA, 18+ innings, 14 strikeouts, and 10 walks.
Fastball's 91, 94. Also a curveball and a slider. He throws a slider quite a bit on first pitch. And Justin Upton is very good as far as driving a slider, a bad slider, a long, long way.
First pitch in for a strike. Fletcher at third, Trout at second, Ohtani at first. Upton with a single and a run scored here with his first inning. Oh, 2. Just a 26-year-old native of Staten Island, New York. Went to college, East Stroudsburg University of Pennsylvania. Earned her 7th round pick in 2016. The 0-2 now. It's way outside. He made 8 games last year, made 1 start. Finished 13 games at AAA this year, and now in the big leagues once again.
Throws quite a few sliders.
Way outside, and what a play by Tom Murphy. Fletcher was ready to go.
He had a good read on that one. Murphy did a nice job of getting that body in front of that break ball well away from the plate, left-handed batter's box.
Kyle Seager, of course, with 2 outs. The bases loaded, playing deep. And Fletcher saw that ball in the dirt and racing home, and then saw Murphy keep it by the plate. And he struck him out. The bases loaded. Upton goes down swinging, but the Angels 8 total hits. Fletcher started with a double. Trout with a 2-run blast, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah, Mike Trout, what an inning he had, looking up. And then he hits a double, driving in 2 more. 4 RBI in the first. Trout.
It was a very nasty first inning for Mike Lee as the Angels hang a 7th spot on him. We start the second with Taylor Cole back on the mound. A 4 RBI first inning and a double. Home run combo for Mike Trout. Daniel Vogelbach leading things off. He's the first baseman for Seattle tonight. Takes some stairs. 238 average for the big man. 21 home runs and 51 runs batted in. And a 375 on base percentage. Check swing roller toward third.
Boy, against him, you would love that all night long.
Easy play for Matt Thaiss, 1 out.
A good soft contact, off speed, off the end of the bat. Committed to swinging it. Was looking fastball, got a change up instead. He can crush a fastball. 15 home runs this year. That was 21 versus fastballs.
Omar Narvaez is the DH tonight. 294 on the season with 14 home runs. He's driven home 36. See that way that Garneau caught that baseball. It tells you sometimes a little more movement that you anticipate. usually need the old thumb guard on.
Yeah. But when you're throwing that baseball in that type of movement, you see that reaction from the catcher, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. Yeah, that's a pretty good movement.
It's Pena loosening now. Down goes on Rice. 2 down. Second strikeout for Taylor Cole.
Another good off-speed pitch from Taylor Cole. That good arm action. Sells it like it's a fastball. Running action off the plate. That good swing and miss. Change up tonight. Under control for Taylor Cole. This is the Taylor Cole we saw a lot, Victor. Remember, he was very important as far as giving innings depth out of the bullpen last year. And an occasional spot start. Or now opener now. Used to be called spot start. Now it's opener.
Reliever.
First guy up.
First guy. First reliever. You got on an airplane, you got a captain and a first captain, all that stuff, right? All right. First reliever up. Seager hitting .203. 6 doubles, 6 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Behind in the count here, 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Seager pulls one out to right field. Here comes Calhoun. Another 1-2-3 inning, and Taylor Cole points to the sky as he walks off the mound. Angels up 7-0. Enjoy the Angels baseball experience with a suite rental and get access to all-inclusive packages for you and your guests. Call 888-796-HALO or visit angels.com/suites for more details. Calhoun, Simmons, and Bohr for the Angels here in their half of the second inning. Matt Festa came in with the bases loaded, struck out Upton. The Angels scored 7. Cole struck out in that first inning.
Cole with 19 home runs for the All-Star break. Going to carry on that power here in the second half.
Bet you goal to break to Taylor Cole after Cole Calhoun made the catch in right field as he was walking off, saw the catch. will point to the sky. 2 innings.
You just know Tyler's looking down with a smile saying, loving what I'm seeing from this offense tonight and what Taylor Cole did on the mound. We're nasty.
Cole reaching for it, bounces this one over to Crawford, the shortstop, to shift on, 1 down. Here's Symbol. RBI single and a run scored in the first. Little flare out to shallow right field. Santana's not going to get there. Neither is Gord. Second hit of the night for Simmons. Interesting. I was watching Festa. Remember, he came into the game with the bases loaded to face Upton. He was working for the full windup. Nobody's on base here. He's working from the stretch.
Pitchers. From the stretch right now. No at all.
Unless I was seeing things in the first inning, that's always possible.
I'm not going to question you, that's for sure.
It's very nice. Appreciate it.
I'm going to go with it. Yeah, he went for the full windup. Yeah. What is he thinking about? Just blame it on pitchers.
Justin Bohr reached on a fielder's choice and an error. He did get credited with an RBI. I misspoke in the first inning. 26th of the year. Can't assume a double play. 'A couple of guys on this Angels roster that have seen Festa all just 1 at bats. Calhoun, Fletcher, Ohtani, Simmons. That's his 2nd at bat. Trout and Upton. Two-0 pitch off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. So we're back to that first inning with bases loaded. The full windup.
Yeah, from the full windup. And most times when pitchers throw for the full windup, especially with the base load, they want to get a little bit more behind the baseball, a little better deception for the full windup as compared to the stretch at times.
4-pitch walk to Bohr, 2 on with 1 out. Simmons strolls to second.
But I was always a big believer in not pitching in the full windup with the bases loaded, because you give everyone a chance to get a little bit bigger lead on you for the full windup with the bases loaded like that. Take away a lot of potential force plays at bases. And a full windup with a bigger lead going against you.
Garneau with an RBI single and a run scored in the first.
We saw a 282 batting average for Dustin.
1-1 pitch. Off speed. 1-2. 18 pitches thrown by Festive. Retiring Calhoun on a ground down before giving up the single. Flare variety to Simmons. Then walking Bohr. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Action in the Mariners pen. They're throwing the occasional pitch. Tommy Malone, the left-hander, getting ready. Pena will be coming on in the 3rd inning. Garneau cues a foul. Scott Service, the manager of these Seattle Mariners. The reimagined Seattle Mariners.
Yes.
2-2. Tied him up, still fought it off.
And that 2-seam fastball in on his hands. Sinker, slider pitcher, curveball.
Mariners have started to jettison veteran players. Jay Bruce, Edwin Encarnacion, to name a couple.
D. Gordon may be the next.
Another 2-2. Full count. Matt Thaiss on deck.
But a few teams interested in Mike Leake as well. Tough game for him tonight, though.
Garneau fouls it off. Oh, catcher's interference. It's an epidemic.
Tommy La Stella would be proud of him right now.
That one.
The All-Star, Tommy La Stella. Seems a lot this year where catchers trying to get that baseball out in front, where batters and that baseball get a little bit deeper. There he is, the All-Star, saying, hey, I've done that quite a bit. I showed him how to do that.
Thaiss at the plate. Simmons at third, Bohr at second, Garneau at first. Thaiss struck out in the 1st inning. One ball, 1 strike. Matt now 1 for 11 in the big leagues with 7 strikeouts. And a good chunk of those, as we mentioned, that fastball upstairs.
You will have to make that adjustment this level, but you also want to make sure you don't chase that. If you see that just above the letters, let it go.
Appeared to be a little bit low, but it's rung up as a strike. 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
We're going to try that fastball upstairs now for that slider down and in. See if Matt Thaiss can make an adjustment. Good gap power. Left center, right center for Thaiss. And Fletcher waiting on deck.
There's that pitch trying to get a chase. Full count. field back looking for the double play ball with the one out here in the second. 7-0 Angels. Now the payoff and a walk. 8-0 Angels. Second walk of the inning allowed by Festum.
First career RBI for Theis. David Fletcher now at the plate with the bases loaded. Speaking of walks, take a look at our kid. Give it everything with more walks than strikeouts. This year entered the game today. Mike Trout at the top, 76 walks, 69 strikeouts. But David Fletcher with just 25 strikeouts and 30 walks. Mookie Betts, Alex Bregman, Carlos Santana, always good at making contact and working counts. So patient, yet making contact.
Fletcher 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Takes a strike. But leaving the count at a ball and a strike. Bohr at third base now. Garneau at second and Theis at first. One and two. Punching it foul. Ton of traffic on the base pass. More traffic on the base pass tonight than the 15 freeway going to Vegas on a Memorial Day weekend.
I don't know about coming down to Orange County on the 5 today, though.
Well,
from Ballet.
That's why I said I stayed out of this area.
Yes. Yeah, there was a lot of traffic today on the 5.
Plenty on the 55 as well. 1-2. And Fletcher chases that high fastball. 2 down.
Doesn't happen often. A swing and miss for David Fletcher. Now with Mike Trout coming to the plate. Take a look at our tools of the trade brought to you by Ram Trucks. Talk about getting short and quick through the baseball. The timing down, the foot. How short that swing and that swing path to get that baseball out in front. That little sinker. Mike Lee and Trout first pitch drives it out. 454-foot home run.
Well, first Angel with 2 extra base hits in the first inning since 1994, and that was Jim Edmonds.
Third at bat, here we are in the second inning.
One-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 4 RBI night for Trout. We're in the second inning.
It's pretty cool hearing that MVP chant in the ballpark tonight.
And Trout gets hit by a pitch, making a 5 RBI night. The hard way. Scott Service making his way out.
It's the 11th time Trout has been hit by a pitch. For a sinker ball pitcher throwing up and in.
Pitching change yet again with Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. They're going to go to the left-hander Tommy Malone. The Angels are leading this one 9-0.
The Halos leading the Mariners 9-0 here. Bottom of the second inning, bases loaded. Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. Now it's time for the Rocket Mortgage game changer. Shohei Ohtani has been swinging the bat exceptionally well this year as far as exit velocity average tops in baseball. 93.5 miles per hour exit velocity. Nelson Cruz at the top at 94 miles per hour exit velocity. Christian Yelich, what a year he has had again. The reigning MVP, and Joey Gallo. By the way, that home run in the All-Star game, impressive for Joey Gallo. Shohei Ohtani has been crushing the baseball and hitting it hard.
Tommy Malone on in relief of Matt Festa, 32-year-old native, Southern California, on the mound. He's got the bases loaded, 2 outs, and Shohei Ohtani at the plate. Shohei with a single and a walk. And he will look at a strike.
Malone's fastball, 85-89. Will cut his fastball as well. Curveball, slider, changeup.
10th game for Malone with Seattle. 4 starts. Last season with the Washington Nationals. The 0-1. Ball and a strike. Angels have Garneau standing at third base, Theis at second, Trout at first. Malone's 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shohei this year, 309 batting average against left-handers, 17 for 55 with a couple of home runs, 10 runs batted in. 301 against right-handers. A lot of off-speed stuff from Malone.
Not many fastballs, and he threw one there, though.
Here's the 2-2. And he got him with the off-speed pitch. The Angels will leave him loaded after adding 2. We'll head to the 3rd inning. It's a 9-0 Angel lead. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today. By the Jeep Compass with 32 Highway MPG. And by Wiener Schnitzel. Halos up 9-0 as we start the third inning. Felix Pena's on in relief of Taylor Cole, the first reliever, who went 6 up, 6 down with a couple of strikeouts, and now it's Felix on in relief. This will be his 18th appearance, 6-2 with a 4.72 ERA, 80 strikeouts, 26 walks in 74+ innings of work.
Yeah, my go-tos for Felix to be successful tonight against Seattle. So you got to continue painting that lower part of the strike zone with the fastball, controlling that lower zone. Just 192 batting average on low pitches and a lot of swing and misses on his curveball. 142 opponent's batting average on his breaking ball, set up by that fastball, changeup on that lower part of the strike zone, and consistent bases for Felix Pena.
He'll get the bottom third of the order, and Murphy, Williamson, and Gordon. The first one's in for a strike. Tom Murphy, the catcher, hitting .269 with 9 home runs and 19 runs batted in. And he's been fairly ridiculous against the Angels this year. He's 8 for 19, a double, 5 home runs, and an OPS is 1,737.
So you're saying he's due to make it out?
Yeah, he's bound to at some point. Oh, 2. A ball, 2 strikes. Felix hasn't pitched since July the 5th. That was the Friday game against the Astros. Went 4 innings, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Picked up the W. That was a 5-4 Angels win. Off speed out to right. Cole racing toward the foul line. Oh, just kept slicing away from him. One down.
Always had that great coverage in the outfield for Cole. Going towards the line, going back on the baseball. Very good throwing arm, 3 outfield assists this year for Cole Calhoun.
Here's Williamson, the left fielder. 22 games with Seattle. 194 average. He's 3 home runs and 10 runs batted in. 2-0. Halos have 3 players that have been to the plate 3 times already tonight. Seattle still just finishing their first turn as we play here in the third inning. 7 runs in the first, 2 in the second. 5 RBI night for Trout so far. Ground ball under the glove of Pena. David Fletcher has it. Good pitch in on the hands, 2 outs.
With Felix Pena, that's a better pitch than if you get somebody to swing and miss. That means you have good movement. You're able to control the lower part of the strike, so run it on the hands of the batter and get a soft ground ball out. It's a pretty good movement. Hitters geared up for a fastball, thinking that's the middle part of the plate. It runs in and jams them.
Here's D. Gordon, second baseman, .267 on the season.
Always a good test here for Matt Thaiss at third base because D. Gordon will bunt at any point in an at-bat.
Tardy on that fastball. 0-2. I don't know how he made contact with that pitch.
Look where that pitch landed.
It's like you're playing cricket.
I know, I was going to say cricket. That'll even make you smile as a pitcher. This is straight down and still able to make contact with it.
I tell you what, Vladimir Guerrero would be thrilled at that swing. The chopper to the right side. Foot race now. Pena beats him A 1-2-3 third inning, 9 up, 9 down for the Angels pitchers tonight. It's a 9-0 Halo lead.
But today, coming home and seeing the memorial that the fans made for Tyler Skaggs, Billy Epler said made him realize just how big Tyler Skaggs' reach was and how many lives he affected. And today, you could see fans crying and hugging each other during that emotional pregame tribute, but also seeing Tyler's family walk through the dugout, hug everyone on this team, reminded you how close this Angels family is. And talking to his mom, Debbie, after she threw out the first pitch, she said the support has meant the world to his family.
Thank you, Alex. We appreciate it. And it has been an incredible almost 2 weeks now. The Skaggs family, the Angels family in general, with the passing of Tyler Skaggs. This, of course, the return home since that time, prior to the All-Star break. So the emotions are there, very real, very raw.
I got a chance to talk to Carly Skaggs a little while ago, and she cannot express how much she feels from all the Angel players, front office, Artie, Carol, the entire Halo Nation. She can feel it. She can feel the love. And it's helping through this very, very difficult time for her and the entire Skaggs family.
Justin Upton 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a strikeout. Malone's 2-2, and he got him the off-speed pitch. 1 down. Prior to the game, both teams lined up. Ceremonial first pitch. Debbie Skaggs, emotional, obviously. TS inscribed on the dirt.
Boy, how perfect was that throw? Unbelievable. Tyler told me many, many, many times how much he learned the game of baseball from Debbie. An excellent softball coach herself.
No balls, 2 strikes. Skaggs' last start was here Saturday night.
Threw the ball very well that night.
1-2 count on Cole, who's 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, grounded out in the second. Two down. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Tommy Malone. So we'll bring up Simmons. Simba with a couple of singles, a couple of runs scored, 1 RBI. Two balls, 1 strike. Malone, the third pitcher used by Seattle. Leak went 2/3 of it. He gave up 7 runs, 4 earned. Festa 1 inning, allowing 2 runs. This one's down the line. Long run for Santana. And the right fielder will get there as the Angels are down in order. We headed the 4th inning, 9-0 Halos. Angels this Tuesday, July 16th. Astros are in town. The first 30,000 fans in attendance receive an Ohtani bobblehead courtesy of JAE, Japan Aviation Electronics Industry. Go to angels.com/promotions for more details. Top of the order, it's Felix Pena. That's toward the middle. Malik Smith, first pitch swinging. Simmons retires him, 1 down.
Usually is aggressive on the first pitch, especially if it's a fastball. Felix Pena, wise decision to pull that bare hand, that pitching hand out of the way, and that ground ball back up the middle, knowing that Anthony Simmons is right there to make the play.
J.P. Crawford lifted one out to right field his first time up.
Lakewood High School, a very good baseball program, has been for a lot of years.
One ball, 1 strike. swing, comes up empty, 1-2.
Good solid curveball for Felix Payton. I've seen him of late though, his changeup more so, and it's been effective.
And down goes Crawford. 2 down.
Good downward action out of the strike zone. 12-6 break. Stays on top. Tight rotation out of the strike zone. Working ahead gives you that ability to get a hitter to chase something non-strike zone wise.
Felix tonight has been, I mean, granted, it's just a second inning, but he under control. He doesn't look like he's trying to overthrow even the fastball. That one fastball we were talking about, the movement on it at 92. Even that breaking ball there, it's just nice and easy, very smooth.
When you muscle up on pitches, whether it's your breaking ball or fastball, everything has a tendency to flatten out. Fastball, taking away that movement, you may pick up a mile or two, but it's flat. Same thing with a curveball, it's not got that same bite to it.
And Santana goes down swinging, another 1-2-3 inning. That is the second strikeout for Felix Payne. Angels up 9-0. Join your Angels for Saturday night home games and enjoy a post-game fireworks show. It's a Saturday night fireworks show presented by Wells Fargo. For more information, just go to angels.com/promotions. 7 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 9-0 Angels as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. Justin Bohr moving things off.
Bohr with an RBI and a walk, couple runs scored for Bohr already tonight.
Tommy Milone has faced 4 batters. He has struck out 3. And Bohr goes down for the first out.
Tommy Milone, not necessarily known as a strikeout pitcher, but 4 strikeouts already tonight.
Garneau 1 for 1. RBI single and a run scored in the first and reached on the catcher's interference in the second. Pulled down the line foul.
Keenan Middleton getting stronger and stronger. Last time out, clocked at 96 miles per hour. Let's see him within the next couple of weeks down in the bullpen for the Halos.
2 balls, 1 strike. J.C. Ramirez on a rehab assignment as well.
He's very close as well.
Three-one. Garno, Thompson fouled out of play. Full count. That Thice on deck. Nine hits for the Angels, 8 in the first, 1 in the second. Payoff foul back.
Pretty good rip at that one.
Halos today activating Kevin Smith off the injured list. Have been dealing with concussion-like symptoms. Garneau rolls a foul. Angels also pulled off a trade with the Dodgers in exchange for Adam McCreary and catcher Josh Tolley. They sent cash considerations to the Dodgers. Jose Briseño's on the injured list and has been for a while. AAA. And Garneau goes down swinging. 2 outs. 5 strikeouts for Tommy Milone.
Tolley quite a bit with Toronto behind the plate, catching deck.
Matt struck out in the first inning, had a bases loaded walk in the second. First big league RBI. One ball, 1 strike. Count leave it up at 2-2. Thice making that long walk around the home plate area.
Yeah, he felt he had a good pitch to drive.
Lifts this one out toward left center field. Malik Smith had a good break on it. The Angels are down in order. We head to the 5th inning here at the Big A. 9-0 Halos. Now word from Agua Caliente Casino, Palm Springs, and Rancho Mirage. Goobers has sat down with 8-time All-Star Mike Trout to chat about everything from deep-sea fishing to watching the Eagles win the Super Bowl. And guess what? We turned them into a very special animated cartoon. The first episode, Gooby, is already a cartoon. First episode of About Trout debuts Monday. For full episodes, follow Fox Sports West on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and share the fun with your fellow Angel fans.
What are you trying to say?
Did you write that? Is that your copy? Is that what you submitted?
Yes.
9-0 Angels here in the 5th.
It was a lot of fun. Trouty was hilarious.
Who typed that for you?
I'm doing this one again. Yep.
We'll go back. He grounded out in the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 for Seattle here in the 5th. Chases that off-speed pitch, 1-2.
His perspective, the first 4 innings, 119 pitches thrown by Seattle pitching, 42 for the Angels coming into this inning.
12 up and 12 down. Between Taylor Cole and Felix Pena through the first 4. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cued up the line, foul. Thies, the third baseman, over at the shortstop position as the Angels play the full shift. Out toward left field, down the line, slicing foul. He pulls this one into the shift. One hopper to Fletcher out in shallow right. Easily retires. Vogelbach. 1 down.
It's never an easy play, though, to make as an infield. You're playing in the grass. It's a little different bounce. Still a nice play by David Fletcher playing in the outfield. Although he has played a lot of left field this year.
Narvaez, the DH tonight, at the plate. He struck out in the second inning. That was against Taylor Cole. Two balls, no strikes.
It's one of the few pitches he's overthrown tonight for Felix Pena.
Three 0. Kyle Seager on deck. And a 4-pitch walk. First base run of the game for Seattle comes with 1 out here in the 5th.
Vogelbach continued to talk to himself what he's been doing at the plate so far. 2 at bats, 2 ground ball outs. Frustrated. All-star this year.
Kyle Seager, a fly ball to right field his first time up, fouls this one off.
Down with a Tyler Skaggs jersey on as well. Great view behind home plate.
One. Seager just hasn't been able to get it going as of yet. Thumb injury in spring training. Tossing the start of the season on the injured list.
brother Corey was activated today by the Dodgers against the Red Sox. Remember, he got hurt in the game here.
1-2. Good off-speed pitch. Two. These two teams will meet again next weekend at T-Mobile Park.
And crazy, that'll be the last time for the Angels up in Seattle. Third time in already.
Two. Seager strikes out on the breaking ball. 2 down. Third strikeout for Felix.
Another swing and miss on his curveball. So that's an important pitch for Felix Pena. Starts in the strike zone, ends up in the dirt. Perfect spot. That balance going forward for Seager, unable to make contact once he committed to swinging, thinking he was going to get a fastball. It's been a firm fastball for the most part for Felix Pena, 92-93 in that at bat against Seager.
Murphy lifted one out to right field, leading off the third. 0 for 1. First season with Seattle. Prior to that with the Rockies. One ball, one strike. Halos in the bottom of the 5th inning have the top of their order coming up, and Fletcher, Trout, and Ohtani. One. Well, Texas came back and beat Houston 9-8. 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th. Beat the Astros. Mentioned Boston to the Dodgers. Boston took game 1 8-1 as this one's fouled off.
Hey, Chris Woodward's done a great job with the Rangers.
Yep. They've caught lightning in a bottle with Lance Lynn and Hunter Pence.
But Lance Lynn, what, 11 strikeouts last night? And 7 shutout innings.
Oakland leading the White Sox 4-0 at the Coliseum. Here it's 9-0 Angels. 2-2 pitch. Full count. Narvaez will get a head start from first. Here's the payoff. Base hit. Nope. Right up the middle with Fletcher playing in the shift. Robs Murphy. Everything he hits seems to be squared up against the Angels.
It is, but fortunate enough there was some wind there this time around. Fletcher makes a nice play. Mike Trout due up this inning again.
Halo fans, if you can't catch Angels games on your TV, you can stream them live on your mobile device with Fox Sports Go. Download the app and take Fox Sports West and Angels baseball with you wherever you go. It's presented by Coors Light. Top of the order coming up for the Halos and Fletcher, Trout, and Ohtani. New pitcher on for Seattle. It's Matt Whistler, the right-hander, replacing Tommy Malone. Whistler, second game with Seattle. 1 inning, 1 hit, and that's it. Got picked up in a deal with the Padres on July the 4th. His task here is to retire the top of the Angels order. 26-year-old from Bryan, Ohio.
A little movement on his fastball. It's 90-95. He'll throw a curveball, slider, and a changeup.
21 games with the Padres this year, 2-2 with a 5.28 ERA. Fletcher a double, single, and a strikeout. 2 for 3. First one's a little bit high. That's out to the alley in left center field. That'll fall in for base hit past Williams into the wall. That ball just skipped on Mack, and Fletcher is in at second.
Third hit of the evening for David Fletcher. Ball was hit well once again. Surprised that last at bat where he struck out on a high pitch. This time back to his normal, just making contact, getting that baseball out in front for David Fletcher. Baseball skipped right by Williamson.
Single with an error. Second error of the night for Seattle.
And the errors continue to mount for Seattle.
Whistler with his 2 hands outstretched to Tom Murphy, like, what do you want me to throw? Or what are the signs? Or it's Mike Trout.
There is an open base. I don't care what the score is.
You no longer have to deliver 4 wide ones. You could just point to first. He could take his base
if you so choose.
Two-run home run in his first at-bat. 2 RBI double in his second at-bat.
In the first inning.
In the first inning. Hit by a pitch with the bases loaded in the second.
Anyway, that was the 11th time Trout has been hit by a pitch this year. Mike Trout's first at bat, worthy of a Carl's Camp. A replay for the 73rd time in his career in the first inning for Trout. A home run, 454-foot home run for Trout, a 2-run variety.
And almost decapitates Mike Gallego, third base coach. 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Interesting thing, 454 feet. As you see the shoulder go into the helmet. Ruh-roh. But 454, Tyler Skaggs' number, forward and backwards. Wow. Two-one pitch. 3-1.
Does that surprise you for Trout doing that? You know, former Angel Kevin Franzen, he does the games radio for the Phillies. He texts me saying, is there ever a doubt there's an Angel up there with Trout coming to plate and hit a home run for Tyler Skaggs on this night? sports you're seeing throughout the game of baseball. Just that interaction, people watching the game, listening to the game, and seeing what's going on, and knowing what this club has gone through, and then Trout doing what he did in the first inning it's amazing.
Here's the payoff. And Trout pulls one down the left field line. He's got another RBI, an extra base hit. 10-0 Angels. 6th run batted in tonight.
What we say about that Angel? Once again, Trout. What a game. What a performance tonight. Mike Trout, that swing, our top tier play brought to you by Arco. Breaking ball stays hard to the plate. Trout does not miss breaking balls like that. Hooks it down in the corner on the line. Another double, another extra base hit. 20 doubles on the season to go along with 29 home runs and a triple. 6 RBIs gave him 73 this year.
Career high in RBIs was a 7 RBI game he had against the Blue Jays on June 19th. He's 1 shy of tying that. For Shohei.
15 RBI in the last 6 games for Trout.
Ohtani 1 for 2 with a single walk and a strikeout. One ball, one strike. Shohei struck out with the bases loaded in the second inning. He'll lift this one out to left. Not very deep. Williamson comes in. 1 down. Justin Upton tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of strikeouts.
Starting to get pitched away again, and that's where when Justin gets going and gets hot again, he will hit that ball hard to right center field. That's got to be his mindset right now, because a lot of pitchers are throwing sliders and fastballs away against him.
One ball, one strike. Trout over at second base with the RBI double. Shallow right. Gordon drifts out. 2 down. Cole 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. Shift down with 3 on the right side. D. Gordon down at shallow right. Seager, the lone man, staying near home at third base. 3 errors tonight for Seattle. D. Gordon, Mac Williamson, and Tom Murphy with the catcher's interference. 2-0. Williamson, that was the single by Fletcher to open up this 5th inning. Scooted by him. And Fletch eventually scored the double by Trout.
He's 95 errors on the season now for Seattle.
2-1.
Tough year for Scott Service. They're off to a hot start as far as swinging the bats early. They were really a dominant team early in the season. Had that stretch of hitting a home run. Back started the season 13-2.
I mean, it's just unsustainable, especially when you had guys doing things that they just weren't capable of or hadn't done over the course of their careers.
Yeah, averaging nearly 8 runs per game.
2-2. Cole fouls it back. Seager was not in the lineup. Santana got off to an unbelievable start. And Beckham got off to a great start. Vogelbach, Jay Bruce, Edwin Encarnacion. With the reimagining happening already in 2019. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trout at second. Angels up 10-0. Whistler taking a little time, so Cole backs out. Calhoun will strike out with a man in scoring position. The Angels add a run. We're through 5, and it's 10-0 Halos. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is brought to you by Subway. At Subway restaurants, choose a different 6-inch sub of the day every day for just $3.99 each. By Agua Caliente Casinos Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage. Experience extraordinary. and by City National Bank. A lot of offense tonight for the Angels, up 10-0. The opener of this 3-game set. Felix Pena back out on the bump. He's facing 8-9-1, and Williamson, Gordon, and Smith. One base runner for Seattle tonight. That was a 1-out walk to Omar Narvaez. Felix threw 3 innings. 3 strikeouts and the 1 walk. Williamson hit a ground ball in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1.
It's a little bit below the strike zone. Good movement though on his fastball for Felix tonight.
Ground ball toward the hole. Matt Thaiss with a diving stop. Gets up, fires to first. Got him. What a play by Thaiss. 1 down.
Getting acclimated by that position at third base. From the catcher, playing first, and now playing third base. He has that catcher's throwing arm, and you needed all of that to make that play. Take a look at our Coors Light refreshing finish. Matt Thaiss at third base. Good prep step. Dive. Keeps it in front of him, gets up quickly. That strong throwing arm gets Williamson at first base. Outstanding play as our Coors Light refreshing finish with Matt Thaiss.
Followed that baseball all the way to the glove.
It's all of that prep step, getting ready to anticipate the baseball being hit towards him.
D. Gordon a ground out his first time up. Head of the count of 2 balls and no strikes.
How great is that to see Garrett Richards here tonight in support of his buddy Tyler Skaggs on this night.
Ripped to second. Fletcher's got it. 2 down.
See how excited Garrett, because we get to see him from our angle in that play by Matt Thaiss. Liking what he saw there. The ground ball, thinking, yes, pumped up. G. Rich.
Rehabbing.
Yep.
Top of the order, Malik Smith. He cuts through the first breaking ball. Smith 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground ball to short. Oh, 2. Oh, 2. Downstairs. Gets by Garneau.
A couple good defensive plays in this inning.
Ground ball towards short. Simba has to plant, fire over to first base. Got him. A 1, 2, 3, 6th inning. Still only 1 base runner for Seattle, and that's via the walk. Angels on top 10-0. Angels baseball is always live with MLB At Bat. Follow the action with game tracking and video highlights, along with up-to-the-moment stats, standings, breaking news, and more. Download MLB At Bat today. It's your #1 app for Angels baseball. Angels up by the score of 10-0 as we start bottom of the 6th inning. So we've seen plenty of these tributes throughout the ballpark tonight. An evening in which the Angels family honored the memory of Tyler Skaggs, first home game since his passing in South Lake, Texas. New pitcher on for Seattle. It's Corey Guerin, pardon me. 38th game, 0-2 with a 4.35 ERA. And he is going to face Simmons, Bohr, and Garneau in the Angels half of the 6th. Angels and Simmons 2 for 3. This is pulled down the line past Seager and into the corner. Andrelton Simmons has himself his 3rd hit of the game, and he is kind of hobbling a little bit towards second base. Hopefully he's just all right, taking his time.
Second straight 3-hit game for Simba. Not easy to get anything by Kyle Seager at third base, but that baseball was hit hard by Simba. In 600, 6 for his last 10 for Simba. Rocketed by him, picking up a double. 14th, 3rd hit of the game.
12th hit for the Angels. Here's Justin Bohr. 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll tap this one to the right side. Crawford comes charging in. One down. Simmons ends up at third base.
Goes down as a 6-3 putout.
So Garneau coming up now. Seattle playing back. Down 10-0 in the 6th inning. Garneau tonight 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Whistler, by the way, went 1 inning, gave up a run on 2 hits, had 1 strikeout. That's a ground ball to short. Crawford on to first. 2 down, 11-0 Angels. Nope. How about this? Catcher's interference again. So Simmons goes back to third base. Another error. Oh, Simmons is going to score. Because you take the out, you have the option. Don't you have the option on that, on the catcher's interference?
Off the glove, big time on that one. A real good angle this one, 2nd time.
So 2 outs, nobody on. It's 11-0.
With the option of the RBI run scored. Now when Andrelton Simmons to score, and then Mr. Garneau is ruled out at that point.
Bouncer right side. Guerin feels it and applies the tag on Theis. The Angels add a run. We're through 6, and it's 11-0 Halos. Halos up 11-0 here at the top of the 7th inning. I want to go back and show you that catcher's interference and the rule. We're talking about you have a choice on the catcher's interference. Clearly, it's a dead ball if you choose it, meaning it's a ground ball to short in this instance here. And because the infield was playing back and Simmons would have scored, you have the choice to take the desirable play. And in this case, RBI ground out as opposed to the catcher's interference.
So it goes to an official 0 for 1 at bat for Garneau, but he does pick up an RBI.
Correct.
And another run score for Simba.
And not another error for. Oh yes, he does. I wonder if he does get charged with the error. But if they're taking the ground out, it shouldn't be the error, correct?
No, it will be a RBI fielder's choice.
Correct.
Yes. So the error is taken away for Seattle.
So meanwhile, it's 2, 3, and 4 for Seattle. Crawford, Santana, Vogelbach. One base runner for the Mariners. That was in the 5th inning. A 1-out base on balls to Omar Narvaez. 1-1. Crawford lifts one out the left. Here comes Justin Upton. A couple of steps. One away.
Perfect on a night where we honor Tyler Skaggs, and the pitching staff has put up these zeros throughout this game.
Here comes Domingo Santana, the right fielder.
And go back to my Hyundai key for the game tonight. On the night we honor Tyler Skaggs, always and forever. He will always and forever be an angel. And he is looking out over his team tonight, and they have been outstanding so far on the offensive side, defensive side, and the place he loves the most, on that pitching mound with his jersey hanging in the dugout.
One ball, one strike on Santana. He grounded out in the 1st inning, struck out in the 4th. One and 2. I know we were talking about the catcher's interference. That's the first time I've ever seen a team choose the more desirable play on a catcher's interference. 1-2 pitch. Did he go? He did go around.
Yep.
And the tag is applied. 2 down.
They break a ball once again out of the strike zone, and it cannot hold up on that one. 4th strikeout tonight for Felix Pena, 2 for Taylor Cole.
Vogelbach takes down and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Mariner first baseman's 0 for 2 and a couple of ground outs. One ball, one strike. One and 2. One, 2, down goes Vogelbach. Dustin Garneau applies the tag. It's still just 1 base runner allowed. A base on balls by Felix Pena. Stretch time here at the Big A. It's 11-0 Angels. When we return, a very special edition of Gooby Tuesday on this Friday night.
All right, Tyler, I know you're a funny guy. Who is your all-time favorite comedian?
So I grew up actually watching The Kings of Comedy, an old DVD from a long time ago. Bernie Mac is my favorite guy. Rest in peace. He's hilarious.
That's pretty awesome, man. Way to go, old school.
Yeah, old school, baby. Me and my wife, we go on a lot of exotic vacations. So I think Bora Bora is up on the list, especially since I proposed there. The Bahamas is also great. And if I had to choose one, though, I think it would be Bora Bora.
It wasn't Philadelphia when you went there for the football game?
No, that's my least favorite place in the world.
All right, who or what from your hometown would surprise people the most?
I think Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is from Santa Monica. We went to the same high school, and he still is around Santa Monica. So, me and him were drinking Tiger Blood together.
That's pretty good. Thanks, Tyler.
So.
He is the best. I just look at that and I see that smile, and you just want him here.
Yeah.
You want him here.
I mean, just that clip right there just encompasses who he was.
Yeah.
Easy going.
Hilarious as well.
Yeah.
I always fell down like 2 or 3 times when I was trying to do that. He knows how to get me every time. He knows how to get everybody in that dugout every second when he was there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that we talked about when we were in Texas. You were going to think about doing this whole Goodby Tuesday thing tonight, especially with the team coming back home. And I think fans at home certainly appreciate hearing his words, just in a perfect manner, really. I mean, because it really expresses to the fan base and to those watching the type of person, individual that Tyler was, and will always be in our hearts.
Yeah, and that smile.
Yeah,
I mean, you can feel him here tonight. Everyone feels him here in the stadium. The way this team is playing, the way they've pitched so far in this game, the way Debbie threw that baseball to open up the game, the first pitch. His mom, wow. But it's one of those moments, one of these times where you sit back and you reflect and say, we were really lucky to get to know him.
Yep.
I mean, he's a special person in our hearts. Always be.
Fletcher bouncing this one to Seager. That's a fair ball. One away. Fletcher, a 3 for 5 night. Here comes Mike Trout. He's been on board 4 times, a home run, a couple of walks, or a couple of doubles. A hit by pitch. Funny how your mind tends to drift when you start thinking about things.
Every time I look at a jersey, I want to say Tyler. See, that's Tyler Skaggs' jersey on every single player here tonight for the Angels. And everyone is feeling his positive vibes.
Six RBIs tonight for Trout. 2 balls, no strikes. This is Parker Markell, new pitcher on for Seattle. 28-year-old. He's born in Newport Beach, but at the high school in Arizona.
He's got a pretty firm fastball, 94, 97, with a slider as well.
Three balls, no strikes. Rich Pena's done a nice job. Taylor Cole opened it up. A couple of scoreless. Pena's gone 5 thus far. And a 4-pitch walk. Nowhere near the strike zone.
So try to walk, a hit by pitch, 2 doubles, and a home run.
Shohei coming to the plate. Take a quick word from Jack in the Box.
I need something like that in my life. I need something like that.
Try them at $4.99 barbecue bacon double cheeseburger combo.
Man on, 11-0 Angels. We're in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Shohei tonight, a single and a walk, 1 for 3.
Shohei really good on that upper third of the strike zone. That's where a lot of his power comes from. Tried to crush that 197 just a little bit above that upper part of the strike zone.
Two balls, one strike. Two on to Shohei. Well, kind of broke his back. Lofts one out the left center. Williamson's there. 2 down. Down goes Wonder Boy.
Famous staying loose. Dominant so far in this game. Taylor Cole, excellent as well.
Upton 1 for 4 tonight with a single. Breaking ball. Trout will take second base. Wild pitch. Overthrown breaking ball. Nothing Murphy could do.
Pretty cool moment there with D. Gordon and Mike Trout. Special things they did for their friend. Both home runs. Memorable moments. Jose Fernandez for D. Gordon. Mike Trout, Tyler Skaggs tonight.
.45 honored everywhere in this ballpark. 2-0 pitch. And Upton drives it out to center field. Malik Smith moving back to the track. At the wall. Gone! Big fly for Justin Upton. 2-run shot. It is 13-0 Angels.
That's his 4th home run of the season, but first here at the Big A for Justin Upton. And 13 runs scored for the Halos tonight. That's some power. He is strong. That belt high. Threw the baseball well on that one. Got those arms extended. Well, Smith gets back to the wall, leaps up, but too far over the wall for the home run for Justin Upton.
That was very Ohtani-like, towering home run. Cole 0 for 4. Calhoun, 3 strikeouts and a ground out. 13 hits, 13 runs. Breaking ball line, and J.P. Crawford has it go off his glove, picks it up, plenty of time, and retires Cole for the third out, but the Angels get it. 2 more runs on the Upton blast. We're headed to the 8th inning. It's 13-0 Angels.
Felix Payne and the Halos continue to dominate as we head to the top of the 8th inning. A 13-0 over the Seattle Mariners. Welcome outside. Kent and Jose with you. Make sure you join us along with Alex Curry for all your highlights, interviews, or reaction from this very, very special night at the Big A. Debbie Skaggs just stopped by with the entire family. Just an amazing moment. We had to run over and say hi to her, and we were going to show some video of that first pitch she threw right down the middle. It was the start of a great pitching performance by the Halos here tonight.
I'll tell you what, tradition continues. She stopped by the set, and I go, well, you know what? You have the courage to get this done, and you pretty much went out there and courageously in front of 40,000 people set the tone for the Angels on the mound today. I mean, a very special moment for us here.
Very, very lucky to have her stop by and say hello as we send it back inside to the guys.
Nice line, fellas. 1 ball, 1 strike on Omar Narvaez to start this 8th inning. He'll be followed by Kyle Seager and then Tom Murphy. Narvaez is the only base runner in this game. He drew a 1-out walk in the 5th inning. That's it. It's 1-2.
Some good movement continues with his fastball for Felix Pena. His changeup has been good. His curveball has been unreal. Good bite to it out of the strike zone. Good time to throw one now.
5 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk. He spoke. 5 strikeouts and 1 walk.
Tried to get him a chase.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and that is fouled at the plate. He was completely fooled on that pitch.
Total protect mode, just tried to foul that one off.
Try this again. Off speed, got him. 1 down. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts for Felix Pena, 6 overall.
Changeup. Good feel for all his pitches going tonight. Turns that one over. Elias way out in front, unable to make contact. Something special going on here tonight.
Kyle Seager, a fly ball to right and a strikeout. First pitch fastball for a strike. 3 infielders on the right side. The outfield pretty much straight up. Theis moving back a little bit at the shortstop position. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Tom Murphy on deck.
And they're going to swing over top of that changeup.
Back toward the middle. Theis is there. Ball jumped up on him. 2 down.
Theis has made a couple good defensive plays. Felix Pena has been throwing the ball excellent, under control. You mentioned that from the get-go, Victor. His curveball, excellent. Mentioned those numbers coming into the game, how many swing and misses he gets with that pitch, but also that lower part of the strike zone and below throughout the game. It's set up these swings out of the strike zone with both his curveball and his changeup tonight for Felix Pena.
First pitch breaking ball to Murphy, misses down and away. Mariner catchers 0 for 2 with a fly ball to right and a ground ball to second. .75 pitches thrown by Felix. 76th is grounded to short. Handled to Simmons, has it on to first base. A 1-2-3-8th inning. It's still one base runner allowed by the Angels pitching staff, and that was a base on balls in the 5th. A Baker's dozen for the Halos.
To the game, a rematch from the World Series last year where Boston won in 5 games. Red Sox win 8-1. Score 5 runs in the 7th inning to take it 8-1. They did. Red Sox have been playing some great baseball of late since June 12th. 17-7 record, second best in the American League behind the Yankees, who've been playing excellent baseball themselves. Eduardo Rodriguez threw the ball well. 10th win of the season, went 7 innings, just 1 earned run, 10 strikeouts.
New pitcher on for the Seattle Mariners here in the 8th inning, pardon me. It's David McKay, 24-year-old, Melbourne, Florida native.
Felix Pena looking on, focus, putting up those zeros.
New pitcher, new catcher as well, Austin Nola. He's behind the plate. The Angels here in this 8th inning have Simmons, Bohr, and Garneau. 13-0. Simba, a 3-hit game. A couple of singles, a double, 3 runs scored.
And a good slider. McKay has also his fastballs. 91, 94. He's trying to put the ball in play.
either that or looking for another catcher's interference. Let's get a quick word from Jack in the box.
I need something like that in my life. I need something like that.
Try my $4.99 barbecue bacon double cheeseburger combo.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Simba. Justin Bour on deck. Breaking ball, that is foul.
Simba likes to put that ball in play, make contact. Looks Pena locked in.
It's fouled back.
Want to do something special tonight for Tyler.
Some folks leaving the memorial between the hats outside the Big A. Breaking ball and Simba pulls it foul.
I went out there today. You can just feel it's pretty special what the fans did for Tyler. A lot of emotions out there today.
Down the line foul. Two pitch. That is just foul. Trying to go the other way. Not by much. Breaking ball. This one's over to Seager. 1 down.
Long at bat for Simba. Eventually a ground ball to Seager. He battled. Ball to both fields. Tried to get one down to each line. Eventually grounds out though. Take a look at our StatCast AI powered by AWS, where Justin Bour hits the majority of the baseballs. Pull mode. He's got good power to left center field, but most baseballs to center to right field for Justin Bour. You've seen him hit a home run to left center field.
One ball, 1 strike. Bour the starting first baseman tonight. 0 for 3. Has been aboard twice via the error and the walk. He has scored twice. He's also picked up an RBI. Three and 1. Pretty good pitch, not called a strike. And a walk. 1 out variety. Puts a man on here in the 8th inning. Dustin Garneau coming to the plate. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Garneau tonight 1 for 3 with a couple of RBIs.
All of a sudden can't find the strike zone. Well out of the strike zone with that fastball for McKay.
Matt Thaiss on deck. Back-to-back walks. Those weren't even close. 2 on with 1 out.
It's a 6th walk picked up today by Angels hitters.
Every member of the Angels family in uniform. And Tyler Skaggs is number 45 tonight. As Thaiss fouls it off.
And you completely feel that positive energy from the very first throw of the game. That was by his mom, Debbie Skaggs, to start the game, and it's continued on.
Seven runs in the first, 2 in the second. Solo runs in the 5th and 6th, 2 in the 7th. Go 2. Top the order, Fletcher on deck. Seattle in the 9th. We'll have 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Williamson, Gordon, and Smith. Board second. Garneau over at first.
Love watching Felix Pena. He is locked in, ready, focused to do something special in the 9th.
0-2. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not leaving up the count. $43,140 tonight. This opener of this 3-game set. 2-2. Thaiss fouls it back at Hack. Another 2-2 to Theis. Breaking ball. That's he went around. 2 down.
Tried to hold up on that backup breaking ball above the strike zone, but Theis ended up going far enough that the home plate umpire was able to make the call.
McKay had been pitching at AAA this year, 24 games, throwing the ball well. This is his 6th big league game. Gets David Fletcher now. Runner still at first and second, 2 outs. Not called a strike. Fletcher with a 3-hit game, 2 singles and a double, 3 for 5. Artie Moreno, Angels owner, John Carpino on the right. Team president. It's 2-0 now.
Mike Trout on deck has already had an incredible game.
Six RBIs tonight for Trout. 3-0.
Well, usually you're not going to get that call when as a catcher trying to bring that one back that far.
And they're loaded up for Trout. Third walk of the inning for McKay.
And don't be surprised if Trout is swinging at the first pitch.
Mike's been on board all 5 times. Home run, double, hit by pitch, double, and walk in order. Nola, the catcher, and Vogelbach got to pay a visit to McKay.
Club record for the Angels for RBI to game, 10 by Garrett Anderson. Mike Trout up with the bases loaded, has 6.
Nobody warming for Seattle. McKay, the 6th reliever used tonight. A scout service. Mike Leake got knocked down in the first inning. Here comes the first one. And it's a slider. Wow. That's nowhere near the strike zone. Call for a strike. Mike needing a boat oar to reach that one. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking ball. Now you got to swing. It's 0-2.
Barnard's been very good behind the plate though tonight. He's been pretty consistent.
Breaking ball, ground ball to short. Crawford flips it over to second. We head to the 9th inning. On a night that we honor the memory of Tyler Skaggs, the memorial outside, the graphic inside, the jersey in the dugout. Felix Pena out to do something very special, hopefully, as we head to the 9th. back out of the bump here to start the 9th inning. He has a new second baseman standing behind him. That's Luis Rengifo. And David Fletcher moved from second over to third. Matt Theis no longer in the game. 13-0 Angels. One base runner for Seattle. A one-out walk in the 5th of Mac Williamson. This one's lifted out to right center field. Trout, Calhoun, Mike Trout calling for it in front of the track. There's the first out of the 9th inning. And now you have to deal with two speed burners in D. Gordon in the number 9 spot, Malik Smith at the top of the order.
Felix off the bat location was thinking, uh-oh, but Mike Trout picked him up.
Gordon swinging and missing on the breaking ball. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a ground ball to first. And he squared one up and lined one to Fletcher in the 6th inning. Little dribbler. Pena off the mound, fires the first, 2 down. And it's Malik Smith that stands between Felix Pena and the improbable on a night that we got together to honor the memory of Tyler Skaggs, with all of his teammates wearing number 45 and with Tyler looking over the shoulders of these Angels. 1 out away, and the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Taylor Cole started it. He retired 6 batters in his first 2 innings. And this is ground ball to second base. Rengifo falls down, picks it up, fires the first. The Angels have no hit the Seattle Mariners. It has been an amazing roller coaster of emotions for this Angels franchise over the last 2 weeks. Now we've seen this a couple of times, the hugs on the field. And you know that when you talk about baseball in the course of the marathon that is a season, how tightly knit baseball teams and players and clubhouses can become, players, coaches, staff. And it's unfortunate that Tyler Skaggs, the original 45, is not here to witness this, but in his honor, wearing his jersey and his number, Taylor Cole of Felix Pena, this Los Angeles Angels franchise, has just hit the Seattle